watching bread fall over and over again. He'll watch some pork chops fry.
Who doesn't love pork chops?
Actually, I know a lot of people who don't like pork chops.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Muslims?
usually they say that they don't like eating pork. They just prefer not to. But pork is delicious. You can just stare at some pork chops fry.
We have 1,000 people watching.
None.
Not a single soul. I've seen on some of the lives, I think what people do, they put like, they're like bot streams. They're not real, like people restream stuff so people could just watch.
So how do you do
So
that?
they do that to get the hours.
Yeah, but how do you do
I
that?
don't know. I see some people comment, I'll comment, hey, how do they do this? But I think there's a program where people restream. We're cooking pork chops. I can't pronounce your first name, but last name Raj. Hi. We're making pork chops. We are making pork chops. Get away.
I knew I heard him.
Scratching the couch. Making pork chops with a side of rice and beans. Switch
Grilled onions.
grilled onions as well. Cheapest thing to make right now. Thank you. We will enjoy them. Where are you watching from?
Hey, I've seen people do live streaming music in the background, just regular music,
Really?
and they're singing and cooking and stuff.
They probably get copyrighted. Because the last time me and Azariah
I
were,
mean, it was on TikTok actually.
well, the last time me and Azariah were in a truck and we were streaming, Azariah was singing some of the songs, some of the Christian songs, and I got a copyright on it.
Because I want to sing these songs that are on, because I'm just enjoying
Oh,
it.
you could sing it. I don't think it picks it up. Watching from Fall River. Hello.
I always try to put it in a way that goes along the curve of the pan, the skillet.
Oh, that looks good.
I hate all
We're
this goofy stuff that comes off. So gross.
we're cooking in Texas. Hello, Mary.
Cast iron is the way to go. But I'm like,
Buenas tardes.
what's my phone at?
I don't know what language that is, but I'm assuming you're saying good afternoon. Looks good.
That's fine. Okay.
Good afternoon.
We're gonna throw some
You-
onion in here a little bit.
Fun Hack said, please give some food also. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be delicious.
So you know what I do when my pork chops start curling like that from the fat?
You need to cut it.
Yeah, you get you some handy dandy kitchen shears. And it just kind of releases it. It just releases it. See? So I want this to touch the pan to sear nicely. So now that the skillet's hot, I'm gonna turn the heat down. It was on high.
It looks too good.
To get hot. Huh?
They said it looks too good.
Aw, it's gonna be delicious. Cast iron is the way to go. That's for sure. Cutting up some onion over here. Chopping up some onion. You should get the casserole wet.
Nothing new there. I told him that that was actually when I started laughing.
Well, he didn't.
Because I opened the door, Jacob's like, I can smell the pork chop. You can smell them. And he's like, nah, I'm just playing. He's like, after I showed me the video.
Did you have to use the restroom after all?
Yeah, he's in the restroom.
Oh.
Jacob was like, and then Jacob was like, oh, I want to go in there. I was just going to go for a video bomb him.
But I don't care. So they can stay and eat out if they want to. They already ate, right? But just let them know we're gonna be eating a little bit.
Tomorrow, so we could do the process tomorrow. It's only you, isn't it? Yeah, I'm telling you. I'll send it to you first. I'll send it to you personally. They're pork chops. So I could smell it from my phone. You just made me hungry, sister.
Get out a cast iron skillet. I thought you were down. Yeah. Why?
She said that she didn't want to go, but she said that she's going to be found up. And she
Me and my mom were talking about when they were going to Mexico. So I think they were trying to put it
I don't know nothing about it. So now would be powerful chicken.
Yeah.
So we want to record tomorrow?
You got Jacob? Rocking around. Seems like this side of the skillet isn't getting any love from the flames. But this side, I bet, is getting all the love. Yes, it is. All right, see, that one's getting nice and toasty. Gotta adjust the skillet. See these look lighter. Let's see, this side is starting to get some more love. Where's Jacob?
They left.
I want to make some cabbage too. So I think I'm gonna do it right here. Which I want to make rice, but I really want cabbage though. I know, but you know what? I'll do it in this pan right here.
So what did you get at the restaurant now, bro?
Enchiladas burritos.
Where'd they go, El Burrito?
It was mad, I was packed.
Really? It's always
Yeah,
packed on
I've
Sunday.
been noticing Sundays get pretty crazy over there.
So you were making, babe.
Ah!
What kind of cabbage?
It's just regular cabbage. It's not Napa cabbage or red cabbage. It's just regular cabbage.
But the way you make it, it's really good.
Yeah, so that's just half of the head right there. I'm gonna cut the other half, and I'll show you how I season it right now. I feel like it's healthy.
What's over?
I wish we could grow cabbage.
Man's not enough basketball.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I've been enjoying playing basketball so much that.
That's good. We'll go. I can beat you.
Wait,
Can you stir that cabbage around for me, please?
we should go.
What'd you start with?
But like one of the wooden spoons is fine with no holes because it's gonna, I make it easy.
We should go. We should go.
Even if you just move it around. Oh, I just threw some in the back of the stove.
What's that?
I said I threw some in the back of the stove by accident. I hate that.
You think we do that? Oh, we're not gonna do that. I've never played that indoor gym before.
Did you get that casserole dish out earlier or no?
No, I'll do it.
So we like our pork chops toasty. And we take this little burnt chunk from the skillet. Especially my husband, he likes it really
Burnt.
really toasted. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he kind of likes it burnt. I don't like them burnt, but he does. So let these go a little longer, and then I'll add the next pork chop. You set a timer, so I don't. So I have to use a timer a lot of times just because I'll forget. So okay, so now I'm just gonna salt. You flipped it or no? Just gonna turn the cabbage and the parts that's at the bottom to come to the top, and just kind of frying it a little bit. I put avocado oil in there. So this is gonna end up being like juicy though. I mean, you could totally do like a fried cabbage, and that is delicious too.
How would you fry cabbage?
I mean, you could do this and then just season it and, you know, cover it only for a little bit to make it just the slightest bit tender. Or if you want it with a full bite, you wouldn't cover it. But fried cabbage, my mouth is watering. Fried cabbage, I like to make fried cabbage with bacon. I love that combination, bacon and onion, yeah.
It smells really good.
Yeah. What, this right now?
Yeah, just everything smells good.
Yeah, I haven't even seasoned the cabbage yet. But just like when I'm just doing it quick like I am today, gonna put a generous amount of salt.
And
It's gonna
we used to
burn.
sell food, and we had a lot of people that would request the cabbage, the way you make the cabbage.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Some people didn't know what it was. I think it was
Really?
a guy. He was from Central America, so he just called it salad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A
And
little
say,
bit
yeah,
of
can you give me more salad? And I'm like, salad? And I was thinking about it, like, oh, he's talking about the cabbage,
Oh, and it was hot, but yeah, they probably still would call it. They
just
probably
because
don't know.
it's greens.
Yeah, I mean, people do hot salad, so that's what I just seasoned it with some garlic, onion powder, salt, and I threw some dried chives in there. I add some red crushed pepper as well. a little bit of heat, just the slightest bit. It's not spicy. This amount doesn't make it spicy. It just gives it a little something.
A little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, a little razzle dazzle. Water. So this is how we're gonna steam it. This is how you get the cabbage to get soft and juicy. Adding water. You could totally do chicken stock, but this is what I have. And then I'm gonna be adding some better than bouillon. I like my cabbage juicy, or the way I'm craving it right now. I want it juicy. These should be crisp enough.
Ooh, those pork chops look good.
Yep. Now we're about to put these pork chops. Whenever I'm done with my pork chops, I like sticking them straight into a little casserole dish. At the end, I top them with onion, sauteed onion. I throw the lid on it. Stays nice and hot, like that. I just turned up the cabbage to high. See if I could fit another one in there. Yes, perfect. All right. Get some good pork chops too. Now I'm gonna add my 1 spoon of better than bouillon to the cabbage juice, and that basically makes like a chicken stock. I'm gonna mix that in. So, do you want us to just do the butter rice we do instead of having to make Mexican rice?
I think the butter rice would be good.
Good. And then with the cabbage.
The butter rice or the Mexican rice?
The butter rice.
Yeah.
Yeah. delicious. So just letting the water get hot or come to a boil. I might even want some more juice, but this cabbage is gonna shrink. When cabbage cooks, it cooks down, it shrinks. And that's the same with greens, spinach, kale, which we have spinach in the fridge we need to use. But spinach makes my mouth squeaky. So I'm like, I mean, I like spinach, but I'm like,
You don't want a squeaky mouth.
yeah, it's just weird afterwards. I'm like, when is this gonna go away? Eventually it
I
goes
wonder
away.
why it does that.
I don't know. It's probably something that the spinach contains. Does that happen to anybody else? Eat spinach, you squeaky mouth. I want to be able to go live on TikTok.
How many subs do you need on
A lot
TikTok?
of people get on. I don't know actually. I think I need 1,000. I'm not sure. You can look it up. But a lot of people watch live on TikTok.
To go live.
That tastes good. Add some more salt. 1,000, right?
Depending what region, you must have 100 or 1,000 to go live.
I think I have 100 followers on TikTok
Have
already.
you tried to go live?
No, I don't know. You could try.
TikTok allows you to go live.
And I've seen people go live on TikTok, and I'm like, man, how many followers do they have? Like, it's like surprising. A lot of the lives like I've come across.
I should put your TikTok link in the description.
Yeah.
So how do you do? I guess you would hit the plus.
Why are not my AirPods working? My AirPods is bad.
Did you see Tina and Jamie? They were cutting a maneuver with one of these knives at their house.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, that knife. I think it's I think it's for fruit. It's a tough little weird knife, but yeah.
Knife, isn't it?
No, I forget what it's called. I'm so hungry. I need to get that rice going. Yeah, so I didn't know her mom, Eliana's mom, she lives in Mexico. But she has her own little ranch and everything.
Really?
A horse
Yeah.
ranch and everything.
We go visit her.
I know. I was like, oh my God, that's so nice. She was like, yeah, she used to have milking cows and everything. She was like, but now that it's literally just her there, it's too much. I'm like, I would love that.
Your TikTok to the stream.
So when we find out, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't give you the option to go live. What you should do is just post a lot of different, like little clips, even small clips too. Even something like this to eventually get your 1,000 subs. If you're watching, guys, go to my wife's TikTok and give her a sub or a follow or whatever they call it. Because she wants a live stream on TikTok. She likes TikTok. How many do you have right now on TikTok?
I just got new ones with my cooking video.
183. Make sure you go follow her TikTok. Look, she has the best Brookie's video.
My most popular video is my meatloaf. My meatloaf video.
Really, how much is on that? Oh, 16,000.
Yeah, it's got a lot of bookmarks too.
Does TikTok let you do like videos like YouTube Shorts?
Is what?
Does TikTok let you do like kind of like what YouTube Shorts does?
Which is like what? Like what do you mean? Because it does that. YouTube Shorts followed after what TikTok does. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I
me?
guess so.
I was like,
I'm an old guy.
What are you asking me?
'Cause I guess what I was asking is like you should do something with what you're cooking right now. Do it like a short clip.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna make right now? Rice?
I'm gonna make like a buttery rice. Yeah. My cabbage is simmering back there.
It smells delicious, guys.
You're able to see the color of the juice.
Yes, it can. You can see all the whole range top, stove top.
We're gonna eat right before getting to church or something.
Well, we hung out for a good while afterwards.
Yeah, and then went to Walmart.
I did a poll if people were hungry. Half of the people said they are hungry, half of them not. It's already gonna be 3, so they probably had lunch already.
I'm hungry.
I'm hangry. I'm starving. But it smells really good, guys.
So I'm gonna turn the cabbage down to like a 1. I'm gonna get some butter. Some butter in a pot. Get some rice.
So right now you have 183 TikTok followers. What is the followers?
Yeah.
You're like those people that get killed on live stream.
Just gonna use the spoon that I was using for the cabbage. Come on. No. I should have got that heated a long time ago.
So do you prefer a gas stove or electric stove? Babe?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, gas, for sure. For many reasons. 1 cup. I don't feel like waiting for that butter to melt.
So the people you watch online, do
2 cups.
majority have gas or they have electric stove? Or is it like a mixture?
I mean, usually people who cook a lot, like love cooking, a lot of times they use gas. But I've seen people cook like on flat tops and stuff like that too. But majority people like who have a passion for cooking, they usually use gas. Butter's taking forever.
Give some juice in.
Yes. Huh? Lemonade. Alright. Check on this cabbage. I'm gonna actually switch these two. Switch the cabbage to the front burner since it's nice and hot. Gotta get this rice moving along. Cabbage is looking good. Alright, let's turn these off right quick. Yeah, so this is a bigger range back here, so I'm able to get that going quicker. This stuff is so gross to me. Blubber, ugh, gross.
Which they were saying they're gonna ban TikTok, what, in
That's what the
January?
boys were saying.
I don't
They
know.
were telling me that, but they've said that before.
Yeah.
And it's because of the current administration.
Let's see. But I don't. One, I don't understand how the whole thing works.
How TikTok works.
Well, how they would just completely, they just take it off
A lot of
the
people
app
get.
stores.
A lot of people. Well, it just wouldn't exist. Yeah, we wouldn't have access to it. But what do you call it? A lot of people get their news from TikTok. You know, you'd be surprised. Like all the controversies or the stuff that they don't really put on mainstream media. Find it on TikTok. Because remember, everything was getting monetized and fact checked and all that, but you'd find it on TikTok. I really didn't care for TikTok much in the beginning because it was like, I thought TikTok was just like a bunch of like stupid dances and like, you know, trends like that. And that stuff was on TikTok. But like once you, I guess your algorithm, you know, whatever you watch will be what's going to be on your TikTok.
Yeah, because that's what everybody would say, right? The whole TikTok dances.
Yeah, like a lot of people, you know, especially the older generation, like millennials and older, um, despise it. You know, they're like, oh, I hate TikTok and this and that. And it's like, well, it's because they really don't know. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, there's bad stuff everywhere or annoying stuff. I mean, no matter where you go, you know?
But wasn't TikTok like what the Angelis they would use to do like
Those dances.
the sing along with the voices too, like with songs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like all these little trend things. So a lot of like millennials look at it as like cringe, like, oh, that's so dumb. Or it's childish, or, you know, or it's not, you know, a lot of Christians too will view it as like, it's like you shouldn't have it, which is true for a lot of situations, you know, but um, there's a lot, like you go on my TikTok, like I could hand my phone to anybody and be like, oh, look at my TikTok. Literally everything that comes up in my TikTok is, it's all cooking, it's all like what's called cozy talk and grandma core and thrifting stuff, cooking, conservative news, you know, stuff like that. But there is all that other stuff is out there, but it just depends on the algorithm. I guess like that of anybody's YouTube.
Yeah.
Ah, forgot about my rice. Gotta add the water to the rice now.
Well, TikTok does have a big influence. Like I was saying, they're posting the stats of Trump's influence on TikTok and said that during his campaign he reached like 3 billion people.
Yeah.
And that's why platforms like YouTube try to compete with them as well with the YouTube shorts.
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's not a reason why they're trying to ban TikTok.
And also with YouTube now releasing 3-minute shorts because they're trying to compete.
Yeah, for sure.
I know what TikTok. What's the max video that you could do on TikTok?
10 minutes now.
10 minutes.
Yeah, which is good because people still want to just scroll and see a video, and there's some that you want to see that are longer, you know. So what do you call it? What are you gonna say? I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the seasonings. Let me put the seasonings first, because I'm like, I can't think. Put on a little bit of garlic, my rice, a dash of, and then I forgot I need better than for that.
Uh-oh. Scavenger.
Mm-hmm. It's better than bouillon. I need to take those pork chops out now, I think.
You want me to take them off?
Yeah, if you can, please. Make sure they're not, and those ones that look like tail. Yeah. Taste your broth. Need salt. That should be good. Oh, you have to add more. You have to add your, because if not, that burns.
What?
It's burning. The pork chop, yeah.
Or over here?
Yeah. Fine. Yeah, so you can't leave a skillet just on like that. It'll burn all the little bits at the bottom. And I still need to do the onion and the jalapeno. Okay, so the rice is doing its thing back here. Let's check on the cabbage. See if it's tender and salted enough. Feels pretty tender. Feels like the tenderness I like it. I'm so hungry.
Me too.
No kidding. So,
We gotta go right away in the morning.
huh?
Well, we gotta hurry up and go in the morning.
Oh, yeah. You burned my mouth. That would have been on camera. That would have been funny. We need salt. It needs a good amount of salt. I hate that song. I saw Mom kissing Santa Claus. Like, now that I'm saved, I hear that song and I'm like, that is bad. Like, with what, like, he's like, I'm gonna tell my dad, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Yeah, first got no business kissing Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
What's Miss Claus do the thing? Santa Claus too.
Hope this is salted enough. Who likes cabbage here? I love cabbage. Oh, I hate whenever the pork chop does that, because then it doesn't, that part that bubbles up. There we go. What are you eating? A cookie?
Flabbergasted said W food. It is W.
Aw. Yes.
Thank you.
So good. I'm about to saute some onion and throw in a jalapeno. Give it some nice. It's gonna taste really good.
I wish I had 1,000 viewers. So some of the lives I see, people have like 1,000 views. I'm like,
Yeah.
this person's not talking about anything.
I know, believe me, I've seen it too. And then you go and it's like, man, you got a lot of followers.
200,000 followers and you don't do anything.
Now you should.
Oh, wait, doesn't tip over. It's not even counting your view off.
No, get it off.
It's just hot.
Just get it off. Here, we should give this to the chicken. Cabbage. Jalapeno looking good. I'm gonna have to cut that pork chop again. Opening up in the middle. Give it to the chicken.
Yeah. Get Theodore running back there. Running through the door. I need to put a handle in the coop door because it looks kind of hard to open.
I know. Well, you could even use the handles that are on the playground. Spray paint it black. They have several handles. There's different size ones. There's bigger ones and then smaller ones. Just put it, even if you put it like across the door like this, it'll be like a long thing, you know? I need to add more water to my cup. We can eat already actually just as soon as that rice is done. Just wait for those last two. Oh, but you know what? I need to throw the onion into the skillet. You want to throw the onion in there for me, please? You can throw it by where the jalapeno is. What's that on the floor? What is that? Is that water? That's water, right?
It looks like glitter.
What is it?
Oh, you know what? Part from the ornament he probably knocked off.
What ornament?
Oh, no, it isn't white.
Oh, it is? It looks like, that sounds like, is it
Oh, he probably splashed it.
from his water, right?
Yeah.
the onion, brings out all the natural flavor in the onion itself and in the grilled bits it's cooking in. Set the timer for another 5 minutes for the rice. I just turn the rice down to low.
That looks good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Onion releases water and its own oil. So what it does is anything at the bottom of the skillet, it picks it up. I notice they say kind of a lot.
William said, "What time should I get there for dinner?" You guys are making your way over here right now. Food's about to be served. Caramelized onions I love them.
Off the shebang.
It's crazy how people don't like onion.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be one of them, but I've made it into the promised land.
You're a new creation.
Onions are delicious. I don't know where you're located, William, but you got 10 minutes to get here because we're about to get to eating. I got the same stove. It's a good stove.
Well,
Oh, I don't know. I guess
I'm thankful for it.
I say it's
But,
good because I bought it and it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, it's. I wish all the ranges were the same size. I'm like, why make some of the ranges smaller, like the gas, you know?
The pilots.
Yeah, the pilots. There you go.
I guess that's what they're called, the pilot.
Yeah, I'm like, I can fit several, but I mean, I really want a commercial stove or those vintage stoves. You know those ones that the thing opens up here, I showed you, and it has like a broiler in there?
Where'd you see that at?
TikTok.
Saw it on TikTok.
Yes, they're absolutely beautiful. They're stunning. I'm telling you, all the stoves we have today, we've been duped. We're getting ripped off because they used to make stoves with everything in it. Like, I'm talking, just look it up, vintage stove, and see what all our stoves today are missing.
I saw one where a refrigerator has all these different things. I think it was a fridge. It was something. From back in the day, I think it was like in the 50s. It was like real gadget-y, or I don't know what the word
They
is.
had everything in it, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I
like,
know what you're talking
wow.
about, like the compartments, like
Yeah,
for
all the
your
different
lunch
compartments,
meat
yeah.
and like, yeah, no, I've seen those. I almost forgot until right now it came to me. But yeah, I've seen that. So it's like,
Like, why did they stop doing that? You would think with them that
because the same brand can sell multiple appliances instead of one. That's why. Well, that's why. So one day, my dream would be to have one of those vintage stoves. I would love that. What are you
when
saying?
you say you better get to work in overtime, the way she's talking about the stove she wants.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're very expensive.
Well, I'm glad they're gonna ban TikTok in January. That way she doesn't get any more ideas.
Yeah, right. I see all that stuff on YouTube too.
I want to make a GoFundMe. Poor husband needs help buying the wife's stove.
No, but you know what, y'all? I'm content with what I have. I'm very thankful. But it's, if I ever got to pick one day, I would love that. That would be like a dream stove. I'm very simple. I don't like expensive, but that is expensive actually. A farm is expensive. Everything I want is, I'm not into handbags and designer stuff, but farms and
A designer stove.
homestead and vintage stove, not designer stove, vintage stove. Those are expensive. Look at that beautiful color. I'm so hungry, my head hurts. My head is actually hurting. Super hungry. Let me see. Turn off the rice. Let me see what the rice is looking like. Beautiful.
And then the cabbage.
Now I'm gonna throw the onion over on top of the pork chop we made. Bring it close.
What is all around the floor?
It's water. It looks like glitter, right?
Yeah, I thought you were
That's when me and Dad were like, what is that?
William said, I'll be happy with the easy bake oven.
That's funny. I just thought of a solar oven. Remember when we made a solar oven, Elijah, in y'all's kindergarten?
Yeah.
Oh, we made a rocket stove too.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Rocket stove. That is like super cool and easy. You build it out of bricks, like really just anything, and you can light the fire with just sticks. It's like minimal, you know, wood or whatever, and literally sticks. Cooked a whole meal. Me and my boys were real into like outdoor cooking and doing all this stuff. I homeschool them, so we have a lot of fun.
I'm
Look at
hungry.
that. I know, me too.
For $10.99 a week, you could sponsor a hungry man.
He knows, right? All right, y'all, let's eat. Call the troops down. Elijah.
Okay.
The hungry troops, the hungry men. Got some hungry men upstairs. My boys and my nephew.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching
Yes.
Cooking with Sammy C.
Ew, don't say that. Sammy.
Cooking with Sammy.
Cooking with Sam.
Cooking with Sam. Cooking with Samantha.